Hi, I'm Jordan Preusz with Denison Yachting, and today we're on board Foreplay. She's a 2021 27-meter Azimut, and I'm so excited to take you on a walkthrough. Foreplay is unlike any other 27-meter on the market. She has an expansive Flybridge with some really cool custom features that we'll get into later. She also has an on-deck master, which is very rare in a yacht this size. And lastly, she's got an amazing beach club and swim platform area with awesome storage for all the toys. Whether you plan to use the boat privately or for charter, she's got an amazing platform for both. She's got tons of entertaining space here on the Flybridge, the bow, and in the cockpit. She's set up great for larger parties or just a Caribbean getaway with the family. We're going to start today's walkthrough right here in the main salon. So if you've been on other 27 meters, this one may not look so familiar. It's mainly because the current owners have added a lot of customizations throughout the boat, including this beautiful blue sectional sofa. Initially, the first thing you're going to notice are these beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows, and they let in tons of natural light and just accent all the light and dark woods throughout the interior. One of the cool things about this boat is the light flooring that really makes it feel like a larger vessel, and you can really feel the 21-foot 7-inch beam here in the salon. The salon on board Foreplay is very versatile. Whether you're entertaining, having cocktails, or you want to watch the big game, you can drop down the TV here in the ceiling that Azimut designed really nicely to be concealed when not in use. Stepping forward into the dining area, one of the first things you'll notice is this upgraded marble table. And this is something that is consistent throughout the dining spaces on the whole vessel, including the aft deck and the Flybridge. As you can see here, the dining table is beautifully outfitted with all this custom themed decor, and it all has its proper place to be stored right here in this cabinet on the port side. There's also additional storage on the starboard side and in the galley. Once you have the pocket doors closed off, you have these nice pantograph doors to port and starboard that still allow the crew to move around the exterior of the boat and give you all the privacy you need in the dining area. So here we are in the galley on Foreplay. And one of the main reasons the current owners purchased this particular model is because they love to entertain. And this galley leaves nothing to be desired from a chef's standpoint. She has plenty of cold storage with 2 huge fridge and freezers. She's got a 3-burner cooktop, wine cooler, and convection oven here aft, and lots of counter space to prepare easily for 8 to 10 guests. So here on the starboard side companionway, you can see we have a second pantograph door that, if closed off, the captain can easily go from the Pilothouse back to the aft docking station. Making your way forward in the starboard companionway, you'll notice these 3 electronic cabinets that have all the Sonos system, Starlink, and DirecTV equipment inside. You also have your day head here to port. Making your way forward into the on-deck master, one of the first things you'll notice is the big walk-in closet here to port. And something else to note, if you have a full boat and you need more capacity for washing and drying clothes and towels, we have a second washer and dryer set right here in the master closet, with the other one being in the crew cabin. Just 3 steps down into the on-deck master, you enter one of the most coveted spaces on board Foreplay. The floor-to-ceiling windows in this room continue the light and airy feel that you had in the salon, and also give you the illusion that you're floating on top of the water. So one thing you'll notice here in the master, and throughout the other staterooms as well, is the speakers overhead. This gives you and each of your guests the ability to control their own music in each of their own staterooms through the Sonos sound system. A few of the unique features on this full beam master on board Foreplay is this beautiful centerline king berth, this custom floating bench to starboard, and then you have the functionality of the TV while still maintaining an elegant feel with it concealed behind the glass. So just forward of the master stateroom, you have this beautiful head. And one of the first things you'll notice here is the size of this shower and the cool waterfall shower head. You also have more storage space and this beautifully appointed marble double vanity. As you make your way down to the lower 4 staterooms, I want to point out one of the most eye-catching features on board Foreplay. You'll notice these illuminated marble steps that are really a work of art and set her apart from the other 27 meters on the market. The 2 forward staterooms are mirror images of each other, But one unique thing about this particular boat is that the starboard stateroom has a queen berth instead of the two twins that most do. Both forward staterooms have ensuite heads with large stall showers and beautiful marble, as well as TVs and hanging lockers. As we make our way aft, you'll find another set of mirror image staterooms, both of which I would classify as VIPs. They have island queen berths, ensuite heads, the same TV configuration as you find in the master with the TV concealed behind the glass, and a large hanging locker with plenty of storage space on either side of the bed and TV, and beautiful hall-side windows that let in tons of natural light. So our next stop on today's walkthrough is the Pilothouse. And here you can see she's equipped with a full suite of Simrad electronics. You also have Humphrey trim tabs, an onboard computer to control all the different ship systems. You have hydraulic bow and stern thrusters, your ACR spotlight control, the MAN engine controls, the Aventix joystick, and then your on and off ignition switches for your main engines. Aside from the main helm chair, there are 2 additional seats to port, so you can keep the captain company. On the aft bulkhead of the Pilothouse is access to the main breaker panel, as well as the CMC fin stabilizer control. Foreplay is also equipped with the latest Starlink technology, as well as KVH satellite receivers to ensure that you never miss a beat while at sea. So stepping out of the Pilothouse and up to the upper helm here, you'll see that we basically have a mirror image of all the same Simrad electronics that we have down below. So here on the Flybridge, it's really one of the most versatile spaces on board. You can grill on the custom grilling station, easily dine with 8 to 10 people. We have a bar area on the port side, a custom jacuzzi that was shipped in from Italy, and obviously you can open up the roof to have this amazing view of the sky. And there's an additional aft shade to provide coverage for the jacuzzi and grilling area. So here behind the bar on the port side, you have another filtered water dispenser, a nice little sink area, and then down below you have a second ice maker and small refrigerator. And to round out the space, you have another Kenyan grill up top. So here on the aft end of the Flybridge is the custom grilling station that I had mentioned earlier, with nice storage below and a little cooktop on the side as well. And just forward of it is a deep freezer for extended trips if you need additional provisions. You'll also notice up here on the Flybridge that the entire sole is covered in this beautiful teak that's in great shape. And this continues down the steps and into the aft deck and the bow area as well. So continuing with the exterior spaces, we step into this beautiful aft deck. And you're initially greeted with this massive U-shaped dining area that can easily accommodate 8 to 10 guests. Just aft of the dining area, you have a nice sunshade that comes down to protect you from the sun or just give you more privacy when dining here in the aft deck. Here on the starboard side of the aft deck, the owners customized this cabinet to contain this alkaline water dispenser so you can refill your cups here on board. And they also added this nice Scotsman ice maker. Stepping down from the aft deck with access on both port and starboard, you make your way to the tender garage and beach club area. Concealed behind this large transom door, there's a jet ski, 2 sea bobs, all the items you would need for a beach setup, as well as jet boards and other toys. This is also a great spot to store provisions for longer trips. When the garage door opens, that is when all the fun begins. Imagine sitting back here while the boat is at anchor, enjoying the sea bobs, jet ski, and all the other water toys with your family and friends. Foreplay has an extremely spacious and well laid out engine room. She is equipped with 1900 horsepower MAN engines that have just under 1400 hours. She's equipped with Kohler generators that are 32 kW each. One has approximately 2500 hours and the other has 1500 hours. She also has a pair of AC frequency converters, and just behind are 2 air conditioning units to keep them cool. She also has a 1200 gallon per day Blue Water Legend water maker. On the forward bulkhead of the engine room, you have easy access to your battery chargers, as well as your distribution panel and main breaker panel. She has all the safety gear, life-saving equipment, and yacht management plans that are needed for a successful charter operation if desired. I also think it's important to mention that Foreplay is owned in a transferrable LLC and is a fully certified charter vessel. So making our way forward from the aft deck, we come to one of my favorite places on board Foreplay, which is her bow. As you can see, this is a super versatile space with this large sun pad forward and another U-shaped seating area aft with a nice little marble cocktail table and a clamshell bimini to cover the space if desired. Just forward of the sun pad, here's your ground tackle and 2 additional storage spaces below. Thank you so much for joining me on today's walkthrough of Foreplay. If you would like to see her in person or have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to reach out to me.